Hey guys, welcome back. And today, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I gotta get on here. And this is the one that I'm really the most interested in. Mainly because I feel like this is the relationship that bloomed the most over the last season. Sam and Tory's relationship, bro. These two really became like the closest of friends, bro, in this last season. Which is why I feel like I want to talk about this fight the most. Now, I could do some Sam versus Zara, or maybe like, I don't know, Sam versus Tory maybe could wait, but nah. I think what would be more interesting is to talk about these two and who would actually win if they really had one more good fight. Now, one thing I do want to point out about this before I get started is that yes, I do know when they were practicing, Sam technically beat Tory, but this was when Tory really didn't even care about doing karate anymore, and Sam had to talk her up. And this is also a Tory that had not just trained, and apparently, according to Tory, just learned all the secrets of Miyagi-Do that Sam was teaching her. Now, I want to clarify something. We do know that Tory did practice and learn Miyagi-Do, but learning Miyagi-Do and learning the secrets of Miyagi-Do are two completely different things. Now, we do know that Tory should have learned the moves of like, Miyagi-Do, like, the regular basics, all the stuff like the wheel handle and all that other stuff. But the thing is, she clearly didn't know the drum technique, and I think this does a lot for scaling because this really just lets you know that maybe just because characters do Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, or they learn the other person's style, Robbie showing them like the movements really didn't mean much. Like that didn't really give them the true idea of how Miyagi-Do works, right? So what that basically tells me is that maybe not everyone has the special techniques of Miyagi-Do unless explicitly shown to have it. But this doesn't really mean anything because I'm not gonna lie. Let's get into the video right now. If you guys do enjoy the video, please should like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications about being informed about new videos. And this is why I think Tory vs. Sam season 6 part 3 isn't really close. Despite Sam not only showing Tory all of her special Miyagi-Do techniques that she clearly didn't know beforehand, or at least the true meaning or the definition of how they truly work, then honestly, I don't really have any reason to sit up here and tell you no lies or really make this last longer than it needs to. Sam, although we do know, should not scale to Zara, as Sam literally went to Tory under the guise of getting stronger to beat Zara, or at least it seems that way, even though she was going there to talk to Tory, because once again, that was my, the way I started this entire video. But even with that being said, that is something she wanted to do. Now, you could look at the fact that when Tory started to really switch to Miyagi-Do, that's when she started to actually win the fight instead of Cobra Kai. But I think it was because Tory actually found a balance between both styles, and it wasn't just that she started using Miyagi-Do. We see her use the drum technique in the fight, so it's not too crazy to assume that Tory had just like learned like all the really good moves that exist in Miyagi-Do. We also see Tory also use a flying tornado kick, which I'm starting to realize is something that a lot of characters that do Cobra Kai actually do know, opposed to what I actually believe. But in any case, what we do actually know is that Tory really is a beast now compared to Zara and is able to beat her. If you didn't think Zara is relative or Sam was relative to her based off of Sam's own admission, then this should just clear up the like overall difficulty point. Even a Tory who was clearly off balance was clearly just getting overwhelmed by Zara, even though this Tory still was just getting over Sam due to the fact that Sam had not only just trained her for like a day, and she just had another full set of training where she learned all Miyagi-Do secrets and relearned all the basics of Cobra Kai. So I think it's fair to say that Tory, even in her mentally nerved state, should still be above a Sam that participated at the Sekai Tekai, that in my opinion, Tory was already technically over anyways. So at this point, we get to the point where it's like, well, what does Sam really even have in terms of scaling? What we do know for Sam is that Sam didn't want to fight, and I've heard some people argue that if Sam had fought Zara, she would have won, but I don't really understand why this is relevant or why this is even true or how that even makes sense. For one, Sam had never had anything near a fight with Zara, so we really have no way to know. And based off the way that Sam talks, though, many people make it seem as if Sam could have won, such as saying things like, oh, Tory deserves this more than me. I don't have a reason to fight. Ultimately making it get to the point where it's like, oh, well, maybe Sam could have won if she actually tried and only didn't try because, well, there wasn't, there was nothing in it for her. She didn't need the win. She pretty much had already had her life going out, so she didn't really need to do that. If you want to think this is what Sam meant, then that makes sense, as Sam technically would have had all the stuff that Tory just gained, and honestly, probably a little bit more. We do know that Sam clearly knows the flying tornado kick too, so as far as skills would go, Sam and Tory should be equals. The only thing that should really throw us off here, and we really should talk about, is overall how much of it they can apply at a point. And based off the fight against Zara, I think it's fair to say that Tory can do it with more. And once again, for all the people that are going to say Sam technically already beat Tory, that was a nerf Tory who didn't want to fight, a Tory who didn't know all the secrets of Miyagi-Do karate and hadn't just relearned all of Cobra Kai. That Tory clearly should be above the same version of Tory who would then go on to beat Zara with a flying tornado kick. I want to make this very clear to you guys that Tory literally found herself, found balance, no dipped out opponent that I'm pretty sure Sam didn't scale to in the previous part and really has no reason to scale to now, unless you want to say the Tory and Sam fight meant that relative, which was fine because Zara still scaled over both of them anyways. And if you want to take Sam's statement to heart, now yes, you could say Sam was truly better than Tory, but considering all the things I had said up until this point about how that version of Tory was not the Tory that we know now, I think it's fair to say that Tory would ultimately win against Sam if they fought. All of that aside though, I think that Sam and Tory would clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, the best part of season 6, and I hope that maybe one day we'll see a spinoff about Cobra Kai, or maybe, just maybe, we get to see more of their relationship. Because bro, I'm not lying, it was kind of peak fiction. But yeah, you guys did enjoy the video, please sure leave a like, I'm sure to subscribe, notifications about being informed about new videos, and I got Tory winning high diff. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to tell me more in the comment section. I'm sure you guys will tell me how I was wrong in the comment section below. I'm gonna get up out of here. I can never say enough, never say enough. Thank you. Tell me how you enjoyed Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3. Tell me how you felt about it. And I am out. Hope you guys make some money. Hope you get some food. I'm out. Bye, guys.